Hello, it's me again, Paul from New Mexico Rants. Now, there was apparently another assassination attempt of that creature Trump. Now, there is a lot of questions on whether it was actually real or staged. I wouldn't put it past him to stage another one because his poll numbers are freaking in the toilet and down the drain. So he had to do something to make his poll numbers jump again, like the Butler assassination attempt, which we all know was staged. Even though a couple of people did die during that attempt, but he don't give a shit about who died. He just gives a shit about his poll numbers. But anyhow, if this wasn't staged, we need to talk about this. We cannot have him killed. He must live long enough to be held accountable for his crimes. We don't want him dead. We want him humiliated. We want him penniless. We want him on his knees, begging for mercy, friendless, and just as we're starting to throw him in prison, to rot in there. So, to rot in there for the rest of his miserable life until not even the universe remembers who he was. He must die alone in prison, not killed by an assassin's bullet. He must die of natural causes. Otherwise, all we're going to do is make a martyr of him, the same way some idiot did with that Charlie Kirk asshole. They made him a martyr. We cannot have that. Excuse me. No. Anybody who is thinking of assassinating him, stop right now. It is not going to do anything except make him a martyr and give the right and all of his other sycophants reason to show up and outvote us. If he dies from an assassin's bullet, you can say goodbye to anything the Democrats or progressives want to try to do, because they will rally around the death of him and completely crush us. Stop it. We do not want him dead. I can't say that enough. Like I said, we want him humiliated, friendless, penniless, on his knees, begging for mercy while we slam the cell door shut. I did not want to have to make this video, but there you have it. However, like I said, if this one ends up being staged as well, we have got to remember that he'll do anything to get his poll numbers up. So do not let all this crap dissuade you from voting. We need to take back the House and the Senate, elect a new House Speaker, and then impeach and remove both Trump and Vance at the same time. Let the new Democratic House Speaker, hopefully they put one in that has a brain, let him take over until a new presidential election can be done. But until then, we have got to make sure that there is no more assassination attempts. If you know anybody who are saying that they're planning on doing it, stop them at all costs. Now, on May 1st, we're having a national strike. We're going to be out there protesting, showing people with our wallets that this regime cannot continue. And by our wallets, I mean we are not going to open them. We're not going to we're not going to do any shopping online or in person. No work. We're going to try to try to grind this country to a halt for one day. Show them that we have the power, not them. So this is going to happen in my town, in Portales, at the courthouse as usual, between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Yes, I know what you're thinking, but that's during hours where people are off work anyway. Well, you got to remember, some people cannot take off the day because of this economy is so bad that losing one day of work can cause us to not be able to pay our bills. But the majority of you throughout the nation who can, let's do it. Let's grind this country to a halt for one day. Show them that we are the ones with the power, that they serve us. We do not serve them as many people think. And once again, stop with the assassination attempts. We do not approve, never have, never will. Now remember, resistance is not futile, but resistance does not mean indiscriminate killing or assassinations. Alright, thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. And I'll talk to you in the next one.